a simple primer on buying Bitcoin within minutes. Simple, straightforward, just to get started. This is something that I want to run down because I get asked this a lot. How do you buy Bitcoin? How do you obtain Bitcoin easily and quickly? And there are many different resources out there, but there needs to be more in more areas. How do I trade my fiat worthless garbage for the hardest asset known to man? How do I do that? There's a couple ways to do it, main ways, whether it's KYC or non-KYC, so giving the system the higher ups your information or not. Don't be me. There's a quick story on not being me. I wasted an entire year from the end of 2017, the end of that bull run, to the end of 2018 when I first started buying Bitcoin. Now, part of that was because I didn't want to get in at a high amount. Just the investor in me knew to buy low, to sell high before I even really truly knew what Bitcoin was. So I waited well into 2018. But one of the reasons I waited though also is because I was scared of wallets. It didn't really make sense to me. And even I'm somewhat techie, but I'm not super techie, so it just scared me. I was like, what is this? I don't know what's going on here. Like, there's these weird hoops I need to jump through. So don't be me. Don't be me. Please don't be me. It's so much easier now. And I couldn't have been more wrong. Even at that time, it wasn't as easy as it is now, but I was still very wrong. And this process should literally only take minutes from start to finish. And it cost me some serious Bitcoin 5+ years ago. It cost me big time. Let's go through this. Simple steps to hitting Bitcoin-only sites. So you can take your first purchase, your education, also, and be sent to your own wallet. Let's go through that again. Simple steps to hitting Bitcoin-only sites that can get you to your first purchase, to education and Bitcoin sent to your own wallet. That's why I like these places I'm about to refer to. And if you want the written version of this in the links, I have all the links in the pictures of this, stuff like that. If you want all that, go to the link in the description, the Substack at the bottom, and you can see the actual article I have with all the links to all the places I'm referring to. And there's only one referral code. And I think I've only used a referral code once before in all the hundreds and thousands of videos and content, everything. And it's $5 from Strike, just because it was easy to get, and hey, we both might as well get $5, quite honestly. But nothing else is a referral code. And that's something that, as this grows and as we grow doing this, we'll probably put out more referral codes if both of us benefit and in doing that. Now, this is what I do all the time, so I love doing it, but I also have to support everything I'm doing as well. So that's the only one though. It's because we both benefit. We both get $5. So hey, 5 $5 is better than nothing. So again, let's go through this, and I think you'll want to see the pictures I have in here as well. Some are funny, but also some are very important to see. So you're definitely going to want to go to the link at the bottom of the Substack and go check this out. And you can get the links as well right to the things I'm about to talk about. A simple strategy. Follow these in order to hit the best sites when it comes to customer service and education while complementing your Bitcoin purchase. Number 1, go to swanbitcoin.com or Strike, and the links are there on the computer or in your app store to download them. Just download them. Simple, like a banking app. It's very simple. Number 2, start an account or set up a payment method. So quickly walk through the prompts of setting up an account, getting through the payment methods. Number 3, put in your information. KYC is know your customer. I have a link to that as well, what that means. So know your customer is the higher ups knowing who you are, knowing that you purchased Bitcoin. And there's other ways around that if you want to go, there's coin joins, all kinds of ways to obfuscate what you're doing. That's not for here today. That's further advanced down the road. Your biggest priority should be getting Bitcoin into your life and holding it. If you get Bitcoin in your life and hold it, you're not gonna have any problems. Just get in, hold it like an asset, and vote against the current legacy crumbling fiat monetary system. That's all you need to do. That's why this is so important. And then go here, go here if you want peer-to-peer networks. But again, the easiest and simplest is to put in your information and do Strike or Swan. But you can go to Bisq, you can go to Peach Bitcoin, you can go to Bull Bitcoin for Canada, and HODL HODL. These are great sites if you want peer-to-peer Bitcoin. So they're trading and transacting. There might be a little premium on some of those you pay for the obscurity. So those are the trade-offs, right? Life's all about probabilities and trade-offs. So go to there, if you want to, the link in the bio, to see these and actually click on the links to go right to these websites. These are great for peer-to-peer or mining, right? The two main ways you can get Bitcoin outside of the eyeballs of the prying eyes big brother, is to trade peer-to-peer, trade your labor, or purchase from someone peer-to-peer, or mine it. Those are the only ways to get paid in Bitcoin, earn in Bitcoin, or trade someone peer-to-peer, or mine it. So that's your private solution. Number 5, then once you purchase a Bitcoin, take it immediately to cold storage. This is the true vote of self-sovereignty and against the system, and saying, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of the BS going on. People fighting race riots in the space, 10,000 person Mario Nawful spaces yesterday that I was in. I was trying to get on stage and say, you people are going to be fighting 50 years from now because you people love fighting. All of you people. Men, women, blacks, whites, old, young, doesn't matter. You guys love fighting. You love fighting. So brainwashed in the system, you don't even realize that you're being distracted by the game that's being played. The monetary system is rigged against you. The money is broken. They've done it to you purposely, and they're going to keep distracting you by this. You're going to keep fighting for no reason. So take your Bitcoin into cold storage. It's a very simple process to do this. Think of this, your cold storage, like long-term retirement savings, just like you were taught to do with cash when you grew up. Same thing. Get a Jade from Blockstream. Again, the link's there. Or a Cold Card. Again, the link is there. Great open source options, both of them. Both, I love them because they're open source. So people auditing the code, and people can't put little bugs in there or whatever, because people are auditing them and watching it all the time. That's why I love those, and they're simple to use. The Jade's very simple to use, and it's pretty cheap, $60 or so. Cold Cards, fairly easy to use. It looks intimidating, but fairly easy to use, and it's like $140, $150 to store your your eternal wealth. What better way? Or you can put Bitcoin into hot wallets, your checking, to use daily. You want to think of hot wallets like you would a wallet you carry on your body or a purse. Only keep as much in it as you're willing to part with, because they are connected to the internet. Now, I don't know of anyone ever getting funds stolen from a hot wallet yet to this point, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. This is why we want to be safe. You only carry a little bit in there, just like you would carry something physically on you to use day-to-day transactions, buying your coffee or lunch and paying people, just like people did through Venmo or PayPal back in the day. Now we're doing it in the new world where there's no fees and it's peer-to-peer final settlement instantaneously. So if you want that world, download the Moon Wallet, download Wallet Satoshi, download Blue Wallet, download Phoenix Wallet, all unbelievable apps that I use, and the links are there as well. Number 7, once you have Bitcoin in either of those wallets, the cold storage or the hot storage, you can hit send or receive to move Bitcoin. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Copying a code or a QR code. That's it. If you can use your banking app, if you can text, if you can use social media, if you can do any of this, you can store and become your own bank and store your wealth forever. It's a beautiful thing. So number 8, the send button, and I have pictures in here of these things so you can see easily what's going on. The send button will require you to sign off using your key or the control of your device with a QR code or something in your control. This needs to be kept private. This is a key or a seed phrase used to sign off, and it can be used to clear your wallet if your seed phrase or your device gets in the wrong hands. It's like giving someone the password to your bank account. Number 9, the receive button. And again, this is this simple. It's just send or receive. Once you set things up and have bought Bitcoin, you can send or receive to, and on an exchange, you'd have to do this on an exchange. So if you have an exchange, you bought it from Strike or Swan, you would send it to these wallets, and you would click receive on these wallets and get the code and paste it into Swan or Strike, or scan the QR code and then send it to these wallets. So again, receive button will just generate a new code to copy or paste and send anywhere with a QR code or an address that you copy. And that's all you need. You can put that anywhere. That's just a receive code. You can text it, you can email it, you can screenshot it, you can do whatever you want with the receive code, because all it is a receiving address. You can put it on a billboard. Anyone can send you Bitcoin. That's great. That's wonderful. This does not have to be private because it is only allowing someone to send you Bitcoin. Number 10, enjoy using Bitcoin cheaply and instantaneously to final settle any transaction you need on the Lightning Network around the world in minutes. For larger transactions, you may want to stick with the first layer, on-chain transactions. And again, I have a picture here of the Wallet of Satoshi and how easy it truly is to do this. Work is the only answer. This is the simplest and easiest way to be voting with your wallet and telling the world you aren't happy with the legacy system. The larger the system grows, the larger the network, the more valuable Bitcoin becomes. Remember, the reason that the legacy system is falling apart is that the money has been corrupted and detached from work. Thus, it has been detached from merit and reality. Bitcoin aligns citizens around the globe of all socioeconomic groups, no matter where you are, because no single entity can control Bitcoin. And work must be done first before Bitcoin can be attained. Gone are the days where you could just buddy up to a politician and have the currency printed or typed into a computer and sent to you to paper over your mistakes or bail you out, which, as we know, just incentivizes worse and worse behavior. Which we know, as we know, it just incentivizes worse and worse behavior, where we all eventually lose because society slowly drifts towards the abyss. Don't outsmart yourself. Just hold Bitcoin like savings long term. It's easier said than done. HODL, hold on for dear life. Save assets instead of liabilities you think are assets. Dollar cost average your Bitcoin, meaning you just save what you would have already saved, like in cash, but do it with the hardest asset known to man. $50 a week, $100 a week, $1,000 a week, $10 a week, whatever it is, get Bitcoin. Save what you would be saving, but save Bitcoin instead of saving dollars. Save an appreciating asset, Bitcoin, instead of a depreciating liability, dollars or cash or fiat currencies. Don't overthink and don't try to trade and time the market. If you want tutorials on how to best set up your cold storage and hot storage wallets and thousands of other how-to videos in the Bitcoin world, there's probably no one better than my friend Bitcoin Sessions, BTC Sessions. And I have a YouTube link straight here as well. I got a funny picture of him as well. And our Bitcoin trading cards we have him in. It's the foil cards, which are beautiful. A great guy. Met his wife in Miami. Great people. And they are here both helping. She helps him now on his channel to help educate the world in Bitcoin and the hardest asset and the hardest money ever known to human beings. Stay strong. I appreciate you coming to my TED Talk. Please let me know what other questions you have and how else we can help you. And please share this out because the algorithm hates truth, and we need to get this into as many hands as possible to truly move the world forward and align incentives and align all human beings on the planet. We cannot do that with fiat currencies. We cannot do it with inflation. It's literally impossible. So we must do what we can to get a neutral money, a money that captures deflation and spreads those winnings back to all the humans on the planet. So please share this out. This is not financial advice, it's freedom advice. Trust but verify, question everything with boldness, even the existence of God himself. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.